Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Long time no see. Recently I am facing something that is a little bit challenging. So today, as I said in the last video, I wanted to talk about the emotion. That's our human beings' emotion. So first thing I want to ask everyone, do you ever know you have emotion? Yes, absolutely, you know. But what I mean is, do you actually feel about it? Do you actually aware of it? So sometimes we get angry, and sometimes we get upset. We get maybe happy, but we just experience it unconsciously. But if I say to see the emotion like you're seeing a item on the desk, you're seeing a picture on the wall, can you do that? So I remember when I first realized that I really have a real thing in my heart, in my body. This thing is called emotion. I think that's maybe a few years ago when I read um, Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. In that book, he says our emotion is like a pen body in our body, and when something happens in our life, that becomes a trigger of our emotion, and then we felt sad, we feel angry, we feel upset, we feel impressed, something like this. That's that's painful, that the feeling is not good. But even though, like, if we are if we are angry about somebody or something, before shouting out to the person, can we feel it in our body? That's important. So this is a skill that we need to learn. And I was learning about it for many years. So far, I'm a little bit good at it. So at the moment when I read a sentence in that book, I suddenly realize, oh, that thing is the pain body. That's my emotion. Before, before I didn't know that. I just become anger or become happy like this. Mm, so if you haven't experienced that kind of thing, I can explain more about it. Sometimes when something happens in our life, maybe a person says something offensive to you and you feel so bad. Maybe something um, that is not going very well, so we are anxious. I think this very common in our life. And then at that moment when we are complaining the person, the situation, when we are thinking, why me? What should I do? Something like this. How come? Something like this. When we're doing these activities in our brain, in our heart, we can separate a place where we can to be aware of the emotion in our body. And I can say the home of our emotion is basically in our heart, but not our physical heart. It's like the area in the middle of our body, something I can feel it's near our stomach and the heart, between the two of them, somewhere like this. And when you feel, no matter what's the emotion is, when you feel not very good, you can feel a tension in this place. I can see maybe in your stomach, because sometimes I feel that kind of emotion so heavy, and I feel it for maybe a few hours, maybe half a day, even the whole day. And my stomach got pain, got hurt. I think that's the impact of it. So I think first of all, no matter how angry you are, no matter how anxious you are, you push your emotion inside, from outside to inside. You can feel there is a tension near your stomach, around this area. When you can feel it, congratulations, you have the ability to see it. It's like you are living in a room, and the room hasn't been cleaned up for maybe, let's say, many years, and you're still living in the room, sleeping in the room, eating in the room. You feel so bad. Oh, what, the room is terrible. The room is awful. I don't want to live here anymore. You complain. You always say things like this. But you just feel it's so uncomfortable to live in the room. But you never see there are a lot of garbage in the room. The desk is dirty. The floor are full of garbage. And let's say the wall is dirty. But you never see it. You just feel unhappy, uncomfortable. So what should I do? If you are really living in a room like this, what should you do to make you comfortable? Absolutely. Clean it up, right? Wash the floor, swipe the table, clean the walls, windows, and then you can have a good sleep in the room. But I think our body is like this kind of room. We are in it for so many years, maybe 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. But we feel so uncomfortable. We feel so bad with our body, or with our, maybe like I can say, emotion room. But we never see the garbage in it. So we can do nothing about it. So I think the moment when you can realize, when you can see the emotion, the pain body, like at heart toilet side in your body, when you can feel it. So that means you see the garbage in the room. So I think the first step to clean the room is to know the room is not clean, right? So when you can see the garbage in your body, I think that's the beginning to clean this garbage. That's the beginning to get the happiness. Maybe it's a long journey, because this room hasn't been cleaned up for maybe thousands of years, many lives. So that's a long journey. But the beginning has begun. So that's the hope of our life, of our spirit. So I think the first step, like I say, the first step, you need to realize, you need to see the emotion in your body. You need to feel it, not to just judge the outside surroundings, like this person, that situation, what happened. Not just leave it as it is, and then you getting back to your body, to your room, and to see the garbage. You see the garbage, so you have the ability, you have the possibility to clean the room, right? That's the only chance you can clean the room, is seeing, is knowing you have a lot of garbage in the room, right? So when after you can see this humorous garbage in your body, the next step is to clean it. You like to clean it. You would like to clean it. You say, wow, maybe maybe this is the first time wear you wear the glasses and finally see how dirty your room is. So the next step is to clean it. But how to clean it? I think not everyone like cleaning. Everyone like to stay in cleanness, but not everyone like to clean, you know. But I think that is your room. I can say that is the only room you are living, you can living in. So you have to clean it. That is the responsibility. So the next thing I want to talk about is how to clean it. Yes, we already read a lot of books about it, but for my personal experiences, I have to say this cleaning task is not easy. Sometimes it's so hard because when you feel the tension in your body, the first thing you want to do, for me, I want to, you know, turn on my phone and scroll my phone to see some short videos, to see what's happening on YouTube, to see some posts in scripts. So there are a lot of things to give you an excuse not to do this job. So I think we must be aware of what we are thinking at that specific time. That's so important. When you feel you are so uncomfortable in the body, let me say, no matter what you want to do, don't do it. Maybe you say, oh, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I want to see that video. Oh, I need to call my mom to say something. Oh, I haven't done my homework. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. Except call 911. Except this situation. And the other things, don't do any of them. Just stay. Just stay and feel the feeling in your body. If you've never done that, please be prepared. That's so hard. That's not easy. The feeling is so bad. It needs a lot of effort to feel it. You just feel. I think I can say you just surrender to it. No matter how bad is it, you allow it to appear. You allow it to express itself. You must be tolerant to anything happens in your heart, and then accept all of them. Yeah, surrender, tolerant, accept. These are three keys of this cleaning task. And then must be prepared. Maybe you can feel late for sometimes just 10 minutes, it disappears. So congratulations, you do a very good job. You already clean a garbage. A small part of the garbages of your room. Maybe sometimes you need to feel late the whole day till go to bed. That's okay. That's common, trust me. But you must believe that it will disappear. It will. So just try to do it. And then another thing is today, maybe after 2 hours, the pain body or say the bad, the negative emotion disappeared. You feel so easy. You feel so relaxed about it. But maybe tomorrow or a few hours later, it came again. But what come again is not what you have cleaned. It's that you haven't cleaned. So you just keep doing this again, again, again. And then the negative emotion will disappear gradually, little by little. But don't anticipate that you will be free in a few days. For me, it has lasted for a few, I think more than 5 years. Sometimes I do good practice, sometimes I did not very well, and I go to have a big, how to say, I go to have something to eat a lot, to pretend not to have this kind of thing. So I think you need courage to do it. But anyway, I wish everybody can do it very well and can practice it in our daily life. Yes, in our daily life. And the other thing is daily life, the complex daily life is a good place to practice it. Like if you want to play football, you must be on the court. And our daily life is a perfect place for this cleaning task. I once tried that. I just lying in bed or just sitting in a chair for many days without doing anything, without paying any attention to my daily life. I think that doesn't work because daily life can trigger our pain body. That's not uncomfortable, but that's useful. Only when your pain body is triggered, you can have the chance to clean it. So we must engage in our daily life positively and do not to avoid to it. Yeah, that's hard. I think it's not help to just stay in a temple because life is so simple there. We must engage in our complex daily life. Yeah, so that's my suggestion about our emotion.